Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Lakers fan. Lakers Nation, where you guys at? We got some good news about LeBron, about his timetable. After being hit with an ankle injury, LeBron has not played for a little bit over a month for the Lakers. And oh boy, with the good news of LeBron coming back very soon, Laker fans are simply so excited. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Lakers, talking about what's upcoming, and answering the question of what's next. So if you're a big Lakers fan, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I'll really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about LeBron and the Lakers.
In his second game back tonight, but that'll start ramping up as we get closer to LeBron James's return, which could be, as soon as the following week.
All right, well, it'll be good to see both of them back on the
Laker fans everywhere, Lakers Nation, stand up right now because LeBron James could be making his way back very soon. This is crazy good news for the Lakers because over the past month, the Lakers kind of have been struggling and they need their leader back. They simply need the king, LeBron. From what we've seen so far, when the Lakers don't have LeBron, they're not as competitive, they're not as good. But the magnitude of LeBron coming back to the lineup, they're gonna go back to the best team in the NBA. What's crazy about this report though is that literally a week ago, there was a rumor circulating around that LeBron will return in 3 to 5 weeks before the NBA playoffs. But the fact that now we're getting news the Lakers might get LeBron in a 1 to 2 week period, oh boy, things are about to change. In the interview I just showed you guys about Adrian Woj, this is what he said. You'll see Anthony Davis still be on that 15-minute restriction in his second game back tonight, but that'll start ramping up as we get closer to LeBron James' return, which could be as soon as the following week. Davis and the Lakers are currently facing the Dallas Mavericks. Guys, Adrian Woj did this interview yesterday on April 24th. And with the NBA regular season expected to end in about 3 weeks, the Lakers 1000% need LeBron to help them go for a good playoff seed. A little bit over a month ago, LeBron James on March 20th was hit with a severe high ankle sprain. With that being said, LeBron has missed the last 17 games for the Lakers, and if you look at the record, without LeBron, they're actually minus 500. They're actually 7-10 in the past 17. And after losing LeBron, the Lakers just kept falling down the Western Conference standings. As I make this video, the Lakers have a record of 35-25, which ranks them as the 5th seed in the West. But guys, if you watch the NBA during the beginning stages, the Lakers were always the 1st seed, they were the comfortable 1st seed. But now the Jazz, the Phoenix Suns, and the Clippers are clearly the top 3 seed in the West. But the fact that LeBron is coming back early, it only means one thing. They're gonna try to push as far as they can to make the 4th, maybe the 3rd seed, and they're definitely gonna need their leader in order to do that. I just want to give a quick shout out to Dennis Schroder. Without LeBron, Dennis has really stepped up into that main primary ball handler role. He has definitely put up some monster stats and is doing whatever he can to help the Lakers win games, to help them stay in contention. So big shout out to Dennis Schroder. LeBron will be back soon and of course carrying the load as usual. So far this season, when talking about LeBron, when he is active, he's putting up some amazing numbers. He's averaging about 25.4 points per game, 7.9 rebounds, and 7.9 assists. LeBron is obviously always an all-around monster, and the Lakers getting him back, oh boy, they're gonna go back in that winning column. But as I'm making this video today on April 25th, on April 22nd, Anthony Davis came back from a 30-game absence, and I believe this is a great step into the Lakers' deep playoff run. I've mentioned earlier that without LeBron, the Lakers lose a lot of games, and it's the exact same situation as Anthony Davis. In the 30 games he's missed, the Lakers went 14-16, and they're definitely in the minus 500. But I simply love what the Lakers are doing right now. They're slowly ramping up Anthony Davis's minutes, and hopefully AD can be his normal self, play 35 plus, and simply be a defensive, offensive monster. I'm gonna be honest though, in the past 2 games that Anthony Davis has played against the Dallas Mavericks, he hasn't been playing that well. In his first game, he literally only had 4 points, played about 17 minutes, and shot a total of 20% at the field goal. But in the second game, he played about 28 minutes, almost 30, but still shot horribly of 26%. AD simply needs to be better if the Lakers want to be competitive, and of course successful to defend their NBA championship. But one thing's for sure though, I'm simply happy that AD is back. I do believe this year, if LeBron James and Anthony Davis both didn't get hurt, the Lakers would still be the first seed in the West. They would simply be comfortable there, but it's just so sad that both of their superstars went down with a pretty big injury that caused them to miss a lot of time. Honestly, it's just bad luck. But the fact that right now they're both almost back, fully healthy, and getting ready for the playoffs, that bodes well for the Lakers' playoff run and potentially them defending the championship in 2022. We all know the Lakers' biggest competitors this year is the Brooklyn Nets in the Eastern Conference. A team of Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and James Harden is definitely going to be tough to beat. And if the Lakers want to somehow go back to the NBA Finals and defend their chip, it's going to be tough. They're going to need LeBron and AD to be fully healthy to potentially beat this tough Brooklyn team. The Brooklyn Nets not only have the big 3 of Kyrie, KD, and Harden, they also have Blake Griffin, and from what we're hearing, they might be getting Spencer Dinwiddie back. That is going to be a problem. So the point is, I believe health is going to be very important for the Lakers when it comes to the beginning of the playoffs. When talking about another bright side for the Lakers, I'm super happy with the moves they made during this NBA trade deadline when it comes to signing Andre Drummond. Drummond, when he's active, has been very good for the Lakers, very efficient, very effective. He's put up some monster stat lines. There was this one game against the Dallas Mavericks. He put up 14 points and 19 boards. And I believe a big part of the Lakers defending the chip has to do with Andre Drummond and his impact on the front court. Of course, when LeBron and AD comes back, Drummond will kind of have to take a load off his shoulders, be more of a role player at the center position. But what Frank Vogel has to do is make sure Andre Drummond is comfortable in the rotation and simply use him effectively in the role they give him. As a Laker fan, I'm also very happy about signing Ben McLemore. We all know when talking about the Lakers sharpshooters of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, when talking about Wesley Matthews, even Kyle Kuzma, during this season, they haven't been really efficient, they haven't been consistent. But the Lakers getting Ben McLemore, a player that's very efficient on those catch and shoot situations, I do believe the new blood is going to literally give the Lakers more energy when it comes to the deep playoff run. When talking about the Lakers' overall roster, I love what they have so far. They have a lot of depth when it comes to young players, veterans, and of course championship leaders. But I do want to point this out before I end off the video. I want to talk about Montrezl Harrell and asking you guys the question, what is going on with Montrezl? Montrezl has been absolutely horrible over these past few games. After getting Andre Drummond, there was so much speculation that Montrezl Harrell would kind of be worse in the Lakers rotation. He wouldn't be as effective as he used to be. And from what we are seeing, that is absolutely true. Montrezl is playing horrible. I do believe Andre Drummond is better than Harrell, but the point that I'm trying to make is that Frank Vogel has to find a perfect set and rotation for Montrezl, as Montrezl has to be an energy booster and a big reason why they make a big playoff push. Montrezl is a high motor NBA player, and the energy he brings to the table just affects the whole team. And if Montrezl is not locked in, I would simply be worried for the Lakers. So Frank Vogel, Rob Pelinka, LeBron, if you're hearing this, you guys have to use Montrezl to the best of his ability. Don't waste his talent just on the bench. I want a good solution that's going to be effective. I want to see Montrezl Harrell dropping 15 and 10s again. I want to see Montrezl screaming to the top of his lungs. That is the Montrezl that the Lakers Nation love. But overall, guys, I'm keeping my bold prediction. When LeBron and AD both come back fully healthy, I do believe the Lakers are going to win the championship. This is my prediction. They're going to go to the NBA Finals, face the Brooklyn Nets, maybe go to a Game 7, but to be realistic, maybe the Lakers win in Game 6. That is my bold prediction on the ultimate outcome of the Lakers this season. Just make sure LeBron and AD is healthy. But yeah, guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Lakers updates and talking about the potential return of LeBron James. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. What are you most excited for when talking about this season? Do you believe LeBron will be back next week? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets.
Woo!